What's up guys, Adi here, back with another video, and today I want to talk about a powerful subject and a powerful question that I'm asking myself pretty much daily. Who are we when we sleep? This is so interesting for me. It's fascinating how when you go to sleep, you leave so much behind. So you leave your whole personality behind, all your attachments, your worries, your thoughts are gone, and you suddenly enter a neutral and calm state of being. This is beautifully mentioned in this book, The Sage of Arunachala from Ramana Maharshi. Um, the the thickness of it's quite frightening, but I promise you it's worth it. It's a dialogue between Ramana Maharshi and his disciples, and often he would ask his disciples, who are you when you sleep? It makes you wonder, where do we go? What is that state of being in which suddenly nothing matters? Nothing that we have built in this physical awakened world matters in our sleep. Although a lot of information about the scientific part, biological part of sleep is available on the internet, I don't want to talk about it here. I want to talk about the spiritual and the esoteric part of things. And I think the sleep state actually provides us with a lot of teachings. Sleep actually teaches us that we can live actually without our ego being involved. And it's possible to not have any preferences or egocentric wishes from people or from the universe, from our lives. We should detach from people also, and from people's beliefs, people's thoughts about us, about what we do. Nothing really matters in the grand scheme of things. It's all made up. It's all a fabricated scenario by every people's ego. That's so cool when you think about it. Of course, ego is essential to live in this world. We came up in this world to experience life through our eyes, through my body, my brain, my personality, and my persona, which is character, if you like, which is Adi, right? That's really cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's fun. That's beautiful in life, actually. But ego and attachments get in our way so much. And we should not really get rid of them, and we can't really. If you live in a big city especially, you can't really get rid of them completely, but of course you can minimize them by, which takes me to meditation. And you can start just with 10 minutes a day, thinking about the universe, thinking about God. Just spend time in silence, in solitude, just for 10 minutes. In the beginning, it may seem hard. You can start by 5 minutes if you're more comfortable with it. But as you progress, you eventually build up a bridge between the awakened state and between the sleep state. And eventually there will be no more of a discrepancy between the awakened state and the sleep state. You can actually create a balance between these two lives that we are living actually. That's so cool. I don't want to be a teacher here and tell you what to do. I don't want to preach, really. I just want to tell a story here. The story of my thoughts about life, about what we are experiencing here on earth at the end of the day. So try to let go of the ego sometimes, try to diminish your attachments, and practice meditation at least 10 minutes a day. It will change your life, I promise. In the beginning, you will think it's boring. But if you think about it, do you consider sleep being boring too? You decide. And then another fascinating thing is that during sleep, when experiencing dreams, your ego is still intact. You travel in your dreams with this made up character of yours. And an amazing audiobook that I listened to, it's called The Secret of Dreams by Raiki Raizizun. I will link it in the description. And it talks about premonitions in dreams. And it comes with a lot of examples of people that dreamt about other close people in their lives. And that shows you that we are one. We're actually connected. We're really not that different from each other. We differ from each other just because we have other egos, other personalities that we have built up in our past. And especially with our close ones, we have a really deep connection. If we can find ourselves in our dreams also, man, that's really powerful. It shows you that our souls are connected and we know about each other. Even if we're not in the awaken, egocentric state of being. I hope it makes sense. Um, it's really cool how a lot of civilizations in this world practice sleep in a more conscious way. They focus on this sleep state so much that it becomes a conscious activity, a conscious resting state of the body, but also a way of receiving messages and communicating with other souls. You find this in India with the sadhus, or in South America or Africa with the shamans. And I'd love to travel someday to these places. I feel such a deep connection to them, and I believe there are so many other messages and practices that are not yet discovered. So there's that. This is my journal. This is my manifesto today about sleep. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm Adi Fanaru. This is my YouTube channel. You can find me on Instagram also, Adi Fanaru. I will link in the description this book, Ramana Maharshi, The Sage from Arunachala, and also The Secret of Dreams. Stay tuned for other videos. See you in the next one. Stay real.